Hey everyone, this is Classic Gorilla 235, and I had a lot, and I mean a lot of questions in my live stream. So I was live streaming one day, and I had 30 people in there, surprisingly, but I had 30 people in there, and every question I was getting asked, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it anymore. I was getting so many questions asked. How do you juke? How do you wall climb? How do you do this? How do you do that? How do you keep all your speed? Like, all that questions. And that will be answered now. So with the wall climbing part, here we got a practice wall climb. And my technique, it's really all in the rhythm on how you wall climb. Some people wall climb differently, like these stairs. Some people New beginners climb them like this. They put their hand here, the way you're supposed to climb it. But I personally just go like this. And well, sometimes that happens, but, I can easily jump back up here, and I can just climb like this. And I get up it way faster than using these things on the side. But everybody does it differently. This is how I can explain it. So to wall climb, I suggest putting your hand like this. So get your hand out like this, put it up against the wall, and tilt it just a little bit. Now get it like that, and shoot yourself off. So now it should be enough force to fling to the other wall. So now just keep doing that over and over and over again until you get some height. Okay? And it doesn't matter how long it's going to take you. If you cannot get over and touch that other wall, so take your hand, boost it off. If you cannot push yourself off the wall, you have to continue doing it. Once you get the rhythm of pushing yourself off the wall again, now you can start. So then go like this, push yourself up, and then with the other hand, when you get to that point, you're going to do the same thing. Get your hand straight, tilt it a little, and then hit it. And then you're going to continue doing that with both hands, is tilting it a little. And the reason you tilt it is because if you just keep it straight, you'll just bounce back and forth like that. But if you tilt it, you can actually get up here. Now, the next question I've been asked, and I'm glad I'm doing this in order, not in order, because it goes good with this. Somebody said, how do you get to the top of there? Well, let me show you. So, if you figured out wall climbing, if you already know how to wall climb, here is an easy way to get up. So now, you need, or I call them steroids, but some people call them lava monkeys. Oh, no! Anyways, I can get back up there pretty quickly. But, you need to get on that branch. God, overshot it. Hold on, I can save this. You need to get on the branch, but you need a little bit more speed. You get on this branch, you get your hand like this, and you just blast yourself over here. Now, if you can also just do this, and just get up on this branch like this, but I like doing either one. So you get up like that, try to launch yourself onto this branch. Somehow, you need to get on this branch. I like using that branch. Some people like this technique, where they just get on this thing and then bounce themselves up here. Or some people even go really crazy to just pushing really hard off the ground, like on the side, and just pull themselves up here, which that's okay too. So right at this notch, you see this length, right when it turns like that, you want to get right there, launch yourself, and then at some point, this is the hardest way to do it, but like the easiest to get to, and try to launch yourself onto there. If you cannot do that, then you can do this. Just come down here, go over to this corner, and you see that little thing right there? That's what we need to get to. So you can just, I failed there, but all you need to do is you just need to get to this branch over here, right there. This is how I do it. And you just launch yourself up onto here. You launch yourself over this branch, and then if you need to know how to wall climb, because that is how you get up here. And then you can actually juke people And that's the next thing I'm going to be doing, is teaching people how to juke. So, juke has a lot of meanings to different people. Some people think juking is where you go like this. Like, let's say, where's my rabbit? There he is. So let's say I jumped over this guy. People call that as a juke, but that is called a rainbow. You're just jumping over somebody. You're not doing a juke, because they could easily, when you jump over them, they can easily just, if they're standing this way and you jump over them, they can easily just turn around and tag you. It's not that hard. But how you really juke is, let's say you made it up. Oh, crap, that was bad. So you made it up to here, and you start going down. And let's say somebody's on that branch and they're running towards you. This would be juke. Run towards them, boom, off the wall, and they would still be running that way. You could get around them, and then as they were coming back, you could do something like this, and then kind of like confuse them on which way you're going. Get on this branch. If they're trying to get on that branch, get over here, and like get on that branch. It's technically on how you think of a juke. Now, if you're on the ground, it's a little bit harder. So you can do something like this. If somebody's right there and they're chasing you, you can juke them out like that. Or here, it would be better for me to show you, like with a person, but it's pretty late and I don't have any people that would want to do it. So if you want to have my full juking video, the name is How to Juke. And I know that probably a lot of Gorilla Tag players are trying to figure out how to juke. And if you want to do that, the name is right up here, How to Juke. And just look up there. Anyways, yeah, that's how to juke. Also, in that video, I'll be showing it with a person, probably DJ7. I'll be showing it with DJ7. He's not going to have his personal view. Like what we usually do is he has his view and I have my view. But we're not going to be doing that because you don't need to know his view. You need to know my view. But, anyway, moving on to the next one. Okay, answer I got, this question I had was, how do you get free shiny rocks? Okay, there is physically no possible way to get free shiny rocks. You either have to pay or you have to wait. You either wait for it or you pay for it. That is the motto. You are not installing an app that gives you free shiny rocks. You are not nothing. It's physically impossible to get free shiny rocks. Impossible. You can't hack Gorilla Tag. Or if you did that, that was a felony. So you can't do that. There's no other way to get free shiny rocks. You just can't. There's no other way. So yeah. That's the answer to that question. How? Now, the reason I came to beach is because of this. How do you gain speed on a rope? Now, let me show you what they kind of mean. So let's say you're on a rope, and you use, or it's a zip line, and you use it. Actually, it's not this one. Hold on. This one actually. And you use it like this. Oh, hold on. I'm not finding good ones. Some of them, you know, you don't need to do this trick. Here, it's probably right here. So you're going up. It slows down, and it goes back the other way. And then, there's nothing you can do besides just jump. Okay, that is a question I got asked a lot. Because there is a way to speed up. So, you might think this is like juking, where it's, you know, there's many tactics on it. But there is one tactic that is very simple. If you have good coordination, this is a very good test to see if you have good coordination. And I guess there is two ways, but it's the same thing you're doing. So the two ways you can do it is like this. So if you're, let's say you're going down this rope. The two ways you can do this I'll show you what the one everybody does. Is you can go like this. This is what a lot of people do. But look at this. You're not zipping on the zip line. You're just walking on it. You're not zipping like this. Now let me show you what I do. So I grab it like this, and I grab it with different hands. So like, and I'll throw myself and catch it with the other hand, if that kind of makes sense. So I'll go like this. I'll go jump down. I'll be going, and then I'm about to stop. I throw myself, catch, throw myself, catch, throw myself, catch, throw myself, catch, throw myself, catch. And then if you do that really fast, you'll end up start gaining so much speed. And then even when you're not slowing down, you can do stuff like that. Now maybe sometimes you can switch it up, like going like this. This is what a lot. So it's either you grab it like this. This is how DJ7 does it. But you can grab it like that. So I guess there's 3 ways. You can grab it on how I do it, which is how most Gorilla Tag players do it. Or you can grab it like good Gorilla Tag players. Or you can grab it on literally how every Gorilla Tag player grabs it, if they know the trick. One hand. But I feel like it's not complicated, it's just hard. You know? Like, you gotta continue grabbing on with one hand because it sends you flying the other way. So, yeah, that's the question on my thing. Now, next one is, how do you climb up a rope really fast? Like, how do you do it? Okay, so let's go down here. What you're gonna do, I'm gonna have to use this rope. Sure. If you're at the bottom of the rope, grab. And eventually, it is like doing this. Grab. But instead of throwing yourself like this, you wouldn't throw yourself up. I mean, you could, but dangerous. Instead of doing that, you could just do grab. Oh my god, I keep falling. So you just get up here, grab. And then if you do it really fast, just like the zip line, once you get it down, grab, you can just start speed up this. Because if you're getting tagged and you're a new Gorilla Tag player, that's probably how you get tagged. Now, how do you swim underwater? So let me sink. Okay, I'm now at the bottom. How you swim, act like you're swimming in real life, and just go like that. Now, some people do a puppy paddle, or they go like this. They try swimming like this, but this kind of pulls you up. It doesn't move you through the water. Some people puppy paddle, but that doesn't get you anywhere. It's not like real life. You just swim like this. If you want to get height, you push down, and it brings you up. Ow, I keep hitting my hand on something. But yeah, that's how you climb. Or that's how you swim. Next thing is, how do you jump so high? So, they're talking about me, how do I jump so high? That is because most of my videos, and definitely my live streams, are with, the steroid monkey. And I've actually, God, I can't, hold on, just let me focus for a second. I'm gonna stop talking. There we go. And a lot of people say, oh, you can't do it without a lava monkey. You're so trash at Gorilla Tag, you need extra speed. Well, no, I don't. I just like doing it with this one. I don't know. I just like doing it with this one. But if I, here, I'm joining, Classic. Classic. Or Super Casual, I mean. Not Classic. Look, Okay, that was a bad start. But I do the same amount as I would if I was a lava monkey. And honestly, I might call it better. Okay? I mean, I fell off there. But really, I do pretty good. Especially when I'm juking people. When I'm juking people, it really... Lava monkey is good at running straight. So if you want to run out the lava monkey, don't run straight. If you run straight, you're putting a death sentence on your name. Okay? Don't do that. Zigzag. They're terrible at zigzagging. Because, for two reasons. The lava monkey doesn't zigzag too much, and that is why every monkey has a downfall. It doesn't the ones that haven't been tagged are always, pretty slow. Slower than the lava monkey. But they're faster at, just going sideways. And when you're juking, you go sideways. So, really, juking is, everything you need to know. If you don't know how to juke, I'm sorry, but you really can't play Gorilla Tag. If you even call yourself a pro, I'm sorry, but you're just not. You need to know how to juke to become even slightly a pro. And that's not just all you need to know. I wouldn't even call myself a pro. I bet any Gorilla Tag YouTuber could beat me in tag. Maybe not everyone, but I bet if, Elliot commented on this video and said, I dare you to a tag battle or whatever, a game of tag, I would lose. Not just lose, uh-oh, I lost. I would lose. Okay, for one, that would be very cool to meet Elliot. Also, I would just die immediately. I'll be with him, and then I would just die. Same thing with any famous and good Gorilla Tag player, I would just die. So I'm not trying to get cocky and saying, I'm the best. I'm not. But I'm better than beginners. I know that. So the next thing that somebody wanted to know, how do you swing so far on the rope? Look at that. He says, when I go on the rope, it barely moves. Okay, there's two steps to that. The first step, if you are not going 3,000 miles an hour, you can't do it. You just can't. There's no way. So you need to be going, let me show you on the zip line. You need to be going down this. And then you see how I grab it at the bottom? That's where you need to grab it. Right at the bottom. If you grab it anywhere else going very fast, it won't move it. It won't move it as much. You have to grab it at the bottom to even get anywhere. Like right here, when I come down. Hold on. Crap. Hold on. I just need to get to this rope. This rope's so easy to do it on. Oh my god, I just can't. It's late, and I'm super tired, but I really wanted to. I said I would make a video about this in the live stream, and then these people got excited, so then I had to make this video. So you just grab it at the bottom at that nudge. And then basically, everything else is about speed and aim. Okay, that was a lot. Now, you think we're done by me saying that. No. So some guy said, every time I get on a zip line, I fall off immediately. I'll be doing good, and then I'll fall off every time I get to one of those, things holding up the, hooks. Well, there's a reason. If you just keep your face right there, there's a chance you could just fall off. if you keep your face straight, you won't phase through the hooks. The hooks are actual things. So if you just keep your face straight, you'll just fall off. So what you gotta do, you gotta dodge the hooks. Not with your hands, but you just gotta do this. Hold on. Get to the top, and then swing down. So when we get to this one of these hooks, I'll show you. So this one right, got it. Okay, I can see it. No, I can't. I'm really tweaking out here. Watch one of my tag videos. It's better than what I've been doing. Okay, there we go. So when I'm going past a hook, you have to move your head out of the way. So you gotta like, see right here? I move my head out of the way so it doesn't get caught on my head. Also, it might be a problem because you're going like this. That could also stop you. But you can always get back on easy like I did there. Whew, okay, that was the last one. That was a lot right now. After this, I am going to bed. And I hope you guys learned some stuff during this experience. I mean. I can move really fast. Not in front of Elliot. But yeah, if a famous Gorilla Tag YouTuber would comment on my video, that would mean a lot. Or just shout me out. I don't know. Or you don't. I don't really care. I just, I want to make people laugh every day. I mean, I used to do that in Rec Room, but now it's kind of gone. I mean, I have replacements, but it'll never be the same. So yeah, alright. I would love to challenge Elliot in a tag battle. I don't know. I don't care if I lose, it'd just be fun. Just would like to meet him. Anyway, alright, bye-bye.